Beetlejuice 2024 AD. Finally got a full blown trailer. Yeah. What were your thoughts overall? Any goods, bads you can think of?
I love what I saw in the trailer. I mean, sandworms are back. I mean the whole. Yeah, it looks like they're touching on all the fun stuff while still making it look like a fresh story. Completely.
Sure, expanding.
Yeah, expanding.
Yeah,
and just having Michael Keaton back in that role.
Sure,
I mean, he was only on for just. Was it less than 10 minutes or something? A screen time?
Oh, in the first one? Yeah, I think it was like pretty low. Yeah.
And so, it just left you wanting a lot more.
Yeah,
and,
sure.
And, we had to wait 62 years to get it, but here we are. So I'm excited for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
I think now is a good time. Yes.
Yeah.
She's phenomenal.
Oh, she is. Yeah. And she looks like her character is the one that, lets him out. Yeah. She's an asshole.
Yeah.
She's a teenager.
She's just that,
or whatever. I don't, care, And she's playing Lydia's daughter, so.
Winona has not aged at all.
I still have a massive crush
She
on
looks
her.
exactly like she did.
Yeah.
Forever ago.
Right.
She's amazing.
She is. And I also think that Jenna Ortega is a really good pick for this role. She really seems to fit in with that genre.
She's a great actress.
She reminds me a little bit. I don't want to compare the two because she's not Winona Ryder, but I feel like she is traveling a similar path.
Mm-hmm. Possibly, yeah. I mean, I think she's so far had more hits consecutively, you could say. Like, first time I ever was known of her was Wednesday.
Yeah.
She blew that away. That was great. And
I saw her in the show You before she was in Wednesday. She was
sure.
In that,
yep. She was in Yes Day, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She was also a Nickelodeon star, I believe.
I believe so, yeah.
Either Nickelodeon or Disney, I'm not sure which.
Yeah, she's good talent.
Yeah, she is. And actually, the Scream movies, it's funny. I saw the last Scream movie in the theater, not seeing the one before. Kind of got spoiled, though. I mean, definitely the movie spoiled what happened in the last one. And I thought her acting was stellar. And I actually kind of thought it was from doing Wednesday, like she was, getting better and better. But, man, I watched that last Scream. Like, she just has chops.
Yeah,
like, she's really very talented. But, yeah, her character... Yeah, I'm sure she's basically the main star, it looks like anyway. I'm sure you got other people. They're definitely expanding the dead world. That's cool. I like that. Yeah. See a lot of little head people.
Yes.
Shrunken heads,
yeah, and then William Dafoe's got that gnarly, it's like it almost looks like a tattoo, but it might be a skull, but he's like interrogating this little head guy, and it's got Beetlejuice's suit on. So I'm like, is that Beetlejuice kind of like incognito? Because he's like, where's Beetlejuice? And so, yeah, I don't know. And they did the eyes coming out of his skull. Yeah. I believe they try to do things as much practical effects they could do in this film. They tried.
Tim Burton, I think, prefers that anyway, But, yeah, it's going to be awesome, man.
Yeah.
When does it come out?
September 5th, I believe, yeah. So, yeah, obviously we got the death of the father, who's played by Jeffrey Jones, who's been blacklisted forever. So I was not shocked he wasn't coming back. But, look that up or don't. It's
I didn't know that. So
should be a happy death. But...
Yeah.
Did you guys see Danny DeVito in the trailer?
I didn't.
It's kind of like a blink and you miss it. He was like jackhammering something.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
That fits.
But it's funny. It's like it might be I think it's the third time him and Keaton are in a film together by Burton. Batman Returns, Dumbo, and then this one.
Yes, yeah.
So that's wild. They he kind of all brings the same crew. But
I just realized just now, loving Michael Keaton as I do, but he, how like actors always kind of gravitate towards a director, and then they just like Leonardo DiCaprio loves to work with Martin, and then I guess I didn't realize that both Michael Keaton and Johnny Depp are kind of
Tim Burton.
I just realized that Michael Keaton is in that category.
Yep, for sure. Yeah,
which is odd because even though he is a really good like character actor, I guess I just never...
That's why Keaton dropped out of Batman, the third Batman movie back in the day.
Burton wasn't going to be doing it.
No. Because basically, he did what Warner Brothers wanted for the first film. In order to bring him back, he wanted to do what he wanted to do with Batman. That's why Returns is it's different than the first one, and it's kind of more his flavor, But
so not to go off on a tangent, but Danny DeVito as Penguin is just always burned in my brain, especially with the
boy, that was grotesque.
Coming out of his mouth.
It was a McDonald's Happy Meal toy, not the ooze coming out, but that.
For me to remember that
dominatrix Catwoman,
the way I do means that he.
I have a love-hate relationship. I mean, with that movie, that's actually the first movie I was disappointed in the theater. I don't know. I just
felt like if you took the Penguin out of it, it would have been a cool story. Cause Catwoman was awesome.
Yeah, I didn't like how she was created. I thought that was kind of stupid, but
it was kind of stupid and a little hokey.
Yeah.
But Michelle Pfeiffer was she had a lot of charisma.
Right.
As a child, I find that Penguin was terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He shouldn't have been in the movie. Get him out of there. Gross.
Yeah, because he's terrifying, or just because it was
terrifying. And it was just. I thought it was way.
He's a pervert, and he bit the guy's nose. I mean, it was pretty violent. Yeah. I mean, it was because you're used to at the time you're used to what's his face played Burgess Meredith. Yeah. You're used to that Penguin. Wah, wah, wah. And this guy's like
Yeah, that's one.
I'll show her my flipper trick. He does it like, yeah, he had the weird hands. And then Pee Wee at the time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
That's what he does. That's what he did.
Now I know where that came from. Yeah. No, just kidding. Do you want the Penguin?
Oh, God.
Do you want my flipper?
How do you even do that?
I don't know.
I did this at first, and then I had to... We learned something. This movie looks great. Keaton looks very comfortable in the role. This is going to be a more celebrated comeback. Unfortunately, his return as Batman was just kind of... He was the best part of that movie to me, The Flash. Totally. But, man, it should have been such a bigger event than it ended up being, and so I think this will serve him better, I believe. And he's just like I said, he's just so comfortable, especially when he's playing a shrink and she's trying to say his name. He's like, yeah. He's still got it, and he's actually bringing more to it too. He's like, he's like, I'll make you so happy.
Yep.
That part was awesome, but no, he loves the character and it shows. And Wednesday was just a great timing for Burton. I don't know if that's how he got to make this Beetlejuice movie, because he's kind of on fire again, Yeah. But he's actually brought the creative team from Wednesday on board this project. So that's why you have Jenna Ortega, I'm sure, and which is great. I mean, it all worked out fabulously. And I think it's going to be great. And September 5th, it'll be here.